Hello folks, welcome to another Bitcoin market analysis by Inspocrypto. Unfortunately today it was stressful, more than expected, and so I'm in big delay. To record now, I don't know when it was the last time that I was recording an analysis at 9 p.m. So I'm going to skip the initial comment. We're going to go straight to the analysis and to make, a deep but at the same time a very quick overview. You can see I'm just checking what they are doing. Everything looks extremely under control. Also checking what's happening here, and it's just it's not die hard, it's die slowly, extremely slowly. That's what's happening here. And so yeah, I'm not bullish on this market since a while, but it's absolutely not indicating me at the moment that we are going to see any big dump. I mean, we are at 28.3 at the moment. Maybe they are going to unload harder to buy the next dip. You remember option traders, that's what they traded yesterday. They started to trade bearish expectations, hitting 25, 24k, and afterwards even 40k, whatever. We will see if they are right or not. In my opinion, as you can see, they are waiting. I would think that between 28 and 27.5 we will bounce and will go up again. All these should disappear then, but we will see. It's just too early, but that's well. I don't need to make any comment here anymore. However, let us take a look. Weights ratio 30 days moving average. Pushed up, it's declining at the moment, indicating 49. The weights ratio one day time frame reduced, declined once again. It's at 43, indicating less big amounts of bitcoins arriving on centralized exchanges. If we take a look to the 1 hour time frame, we can see the net flow, for example, Bitcoin net flows spot related to centralized exchanges, that I would say it's almost neutral. The stablecoin reserves on centralized exchanges maintaining on very low level, but at the same time the weights ratio 30 hours moving average, declining, pushed up a little bit, but looks like it's bouncing back to the downside, indicating it's pure distribution, what they are seeing. Of course, demand is low, and that's why it takes that long. Because, you can imagine if you're going to dump right now 70 bitcoins at once, you would notice that. So what they are doing is just to push up a little bit, then start to unload a little bit more. You will see the price goes down, 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 down. Then they let it once again retrace. That's what they are doing over and over and over again. Then we have some phases, for example, like here, where they pushed up as a fake, just a dead cat bounce, and then unload hard at the same time. And that's what they are doing to distribute even more. So if we have such dead cat bounce once again, it's just to distribute more volume at once. That's the only thing what they are doing. But it's distribution. It's just pure distribution. I don't know if the demand is enough to absorb all what they are selling. If that's the case, we will maintain a relatively high price and then push up even more, because that's what they are doing over and over again. And don't forget that Tether yesterday printed once again almost 160 millions, and you can see that since then it declined. It declined the market cap, indicating that some are taking profit, and just sending tether back to treasury. But yeah, we need to see. Usually when we see that, it means these guys are going to push up the price afterwards again. So I guess it will be here around 28k, and that's why we have 115 bitcoins waiting there, also 170 here. So I think here in that area we will see such kind of bounce. Okay, but we are done here. Let us go forward. We can see that stablecoin net flows related to spot exchanges, and we see that they are taking profit at the moment, so they are just withdrawing. And at the same time, we received here in sequences 1,500 bitcoins here, another 1,200 bitcoins here, then a 1,000 bitcoins here and here. It feels a little bit, it looks so controlled that while the volume is declining, the volume of the inflows, usually indicating that we are coming to an end. Then, of course, because at the same time while they are distributing, they are waking up dump expectations. So many will short and they will kick up once again to liquidate all of them. And that's the whole game. And when people say, why you are not trading? I mean, even the market doesn't look great, but you can make money with that. Yes, but what should I trade here? I mean, for me, it's absolutely unattractive to trade there. I have mentioned you can use other assets and make the same money, even more money, in less time. It's, it's like slow motion market at the moment because it's just in hands of few. That's the problem, and they need to attract a counterpart to absorb or to get the dip and so on and so forth. So that's the whole game. However, we need to see if 28, 27, 6, 28, maybe all these liquidity waiting here is just spoofing. They will remove it and then they will unload hard because, and you remember, if we go back, you remember what I told yesterday, at least those who are paid subscribers. I have said, if we break this one, and they did here a nice retest that got rejected to push up, instead we are falling more. Usually that means we should go down to 25. That would be here, and that red trend line, and it's following the rules very well. The opposite of when we went up. They just, without any retest, we went up and pushed up and pushed up and pushed up. We know, just to trigger FOMO, and it worked very well. So we need to see what's going to happen next. So let me just, I hate that. Net flows once here and once here. That would be the next. Yeah, great. Okay, so funding rate. What is happening with the funding rate? It was declining, now it's pushing up. If we take a look to the open interest, at the same period of time, decline, pushed up, decline, pushed up, declining. And of course, the leverage ratio correlating usually very well. In that case, decline, pushed up, decline, and pushing up. Well, it's declining. But as you see, yellow and blue looks always very similar. If we take a look here, the net flow related to stablecoins, I would say it's a zero-sum game, maybe a little bit more red than green. Oh, still activated here. So, and at the same time, what the hell is that? Oh, okay, that's new. I like. However, and at the same time, we see here that's the net flow related bitcoins to derivative exchanges, more green than red, usually indicating they are sending more bitcoins to derivative exchanges. Well, while That's not new. That's since a while. I mean, since mid of April, since almost 4 days. And now the funding rate is lifting up. And I mean, that's usually when they start to push up the price, but it's not happening. Last time we remember they pushed up the price mainly with futures. Nothing happened. Instead, afterwards they nuked. Now the expectation is we should go up. It wouldn't surprise me if we go even more down. But I'm just providing analysis. I'm not trading. And if you are looking for someone who is trading, I'm absolutely the wrong person here, because you know what what I say about the market. So yeah, that's it. So it looks like funding rate pushing up, indicating usually the expectation is more up. If we take the aggregated, yesterday we liquidated 1,560 bitcoins in longs and only 190 bitcoins in shorts. If we take a look to the open interest and leverage ratio, both now declining, that's the aggregated. And even it would look like that the funding rate is doing the same. It's still in a trend that's positive, indicating in general they are still just demanding more longs. If we take a look now to blockchain whispers, wow, 63 to 37. Usually I would say that's extremely bearish, just to liquidate all of them. But also here, a lot changed. It's not the same just before. It was just few months ago, or even 2021. That was the rule. Now in 2023, everything has changed. Many indicators are invalidated. They are not working anymore. It seems, White's ratio and so on and so forth. So if we take a look here, Binance, even Ethereum switched. They flipped from very bearish to now just bullish. If we take a look, longs on Bitfinex reduced. We had 2.7 billion yesterday, 2.6 billion now. And the shorts are similar to yesterday, maybe a little bit more. Now that's strange to see that on Bitfinex. But so Binance, all leverage, show me what we have. 300 million, so even that is rising now, more on the short side. We can see that we have at 29.5, 30k, and that's here the biggest cluster at 42, so low leverage, but very close to the current price. A lot of long positions. I would say it's, I would say it's almost high leverage is on the long part, means we should go more down. Okay. Well, whoever. I think I will never get how Kingfisher works. However, we have here everything more on the short sides, it seems. Looks different than to all leverage, where we had high leverage positions very close to the price, but now it looks completely different here. With 35 millions here, the biggest one with 34.87 millions in liquidation clusters. 22 here, for example, and here we have the 34.87 at a price of 29,227. Usually we will push up to liquidate all of them if, of course, any change want to do it. That's a big question. Well, we are done here. Let us go forward. So if we take a look here, we see, of course, from almost since yesterday, 200 million CBD negative only on Binance Tether. Minus 28 millions to 240 millions negative CBD aggregated BTC USDT. BUSD indicating here 30 millions minus. If we take a look here, 14 millions, now 40 millions, almost 35 millions USD negative CVD, so Tether a lot, everything else, and of course, yeah, futures and everything more down. And that's basically, BUSD, not really useful at the moment as well. They even invalidated CVDs. If you check the CVDs, it's not seeing you that's crazy, because in 2022 we had just more market activity, and it seems that many of these indicators only works then. The CVD, if I check that, hey, great, it's doing what the market is doing, and no, like one person is just trading the whole market. That's how it looks like. Usually we had almost gaps. We had, for example, some futures doing the opposite of the. Now it's everything doing exactly the same. Bitfinex still negative, indicating they are selling more than buying. Bybit doing exactly the same. Coinbase maintaining, not doing anything, not really distributing. Bitstamp declining. Kraken declined, now just pushing up a little bit. Gemini, they are doing everything the same. It's so crazy. It's really just wow. Yeah, so let us go here. Let us see. Well, we can start here. We can see that, of course, the market maker declined. So retail buying, declining. They are buying more. Market maker declined because they are pushing up, and those not doing anything. Wallet counts here declining, but if we check here, we can see in general retailers are getting more wallets with Bitcoins. This year also declining, this year not declining, rising, this rising, this here rising, the market maker declining, the big guys rising, and well, we just have 4 wallets there. So if we check here, let us see. Yeah, in general, we are not saying anything. Nothing have changed. We are receiving big amounts of stablecoins, 2.5 billions. Then just a few minutes later, 1.5 billions out. I don't know. Also something I really don't get how it works. Why exchange inflows 2.7 billions and then exchange outflows at the same time 2 billions? That's something I don't get. Why to swap? Is that, maybe just chain swap? Maybe just really from Tron to whatever? It's possible. I really don't get that. Tether here indicating receiving more stablecoins, and also USDC, for example, pushing up, while BUSD are almost declining. Yeah, we can go here and check. I don't know why the chart isn't showing up. So we can see the market maker is still sending some Bitcoins to centralized exchanges. Oh, what happened here? Okay. And well, everything else not happening anything. Just market activity declining more and more and more. That's what it's doing over and over again. That's what's happening there. And you can see that, here, for example, they are just the market. It's just in my opinion, the market is really dying slowly. Usually, just imagine 2 years ago. You remember when in July we started to push up because FTX started to buy. Many just jumped in. Now it doesn't feel like the same. It's just, But however, it's just always my opinion. Make your own research, and However, we are also done here. Let us go forward. So let us start with Coinbase. Coinbase also here reaching, as you can see, the first station. Maybe the second is 26.6. And then afterwards 25. Maybe that's it. We need to see if that's going to happen or not. Maybe that's it, and we will go up back to 29.2 and to go more down. However, they are still waiting here, as you can see, and even preparing here 35k. So we will see how far they want to go. And let us go forward. So now Bitstamp. On Bitstamp happening exactly the same, but also waiting at 26k. So we will see. It's possible that we will see then at the end just a last unload, sell off, a little sell off here to 26, and that's it. Then we have Binance. Binance at the moment, as you can see, a lot of different orders also waiting at 25k. So also here we need to see what they are going to do. Binance BUSD, yeah, they purchased here, and also here nothing to see. Bitfinex, on Bitfinex, wow, Bitfinex just buying whatever they want to buy here. A lot of spoofing. 1000 bitcoins disappeared in just 1 second, and now we have 400 bitcoins. Yeah, that's Bitfinex. OKEX, nothing. Kraken, on Kraken also indicating 26 could be the goal, so go down a little bit more, or just bounce here. We will see. Bitmax, also Bitmax waiting here 27.7. Bybit derivatives, BTC USD, nothing. Now with Tether, nothing. Now BTC USDT, you can see there, yeah, well, yesterday for example they triggered all the longs, and they are, it seems, doing exactly the same. The last would be here 25k by at the moment. Also here waiting with a lot of longs until 27.8, 7,000 bitcoins in longs. That's big. No BTC BUSD, nothing. Even remove the wall at 25. Hey, maybe they are going to surprise me and just nuke. It would be just, well, it would just match to the clown show. So if we take a look here, also they removed the wall at 28, and now, Bitfinex derivatives, you can see what they are doing. A lot of spoofing, even on Kraken or Algos. OKEX futures waiting here 27.6. Deribit remove the wall here as well, and waiting. Well, we know that option traders yesterday were trading 24.25 as an expectation. Could be that we go down to 24.25. I mean, would go back to that area here, and yeah, why not? Could be possible. And that's it.